Well, okay, Jordan, I tell you, you got good bench speed. Saw a lot of good things. I'm not going to say a whole lot during this video. During the swings here off of the tee opposite way, your feet are staying good and closed for a long time. Head staying down. I'd like to see your shoestrings going more towards right field. It's a little bit over. It's a little bit of an over rotation. Um, Another thing I noticed in the video, and you notice it when you're taking batting practice, you really have a very violent, um, it's like your body is very loud, as far as the amount of movement that goes on. You know, on the, while you're batting and using the tee, your feet stay really close to the plate. But as you can see, your feet are kind of dancing away, especially your back foot, even on pitches where you're going away. Now, when you see a curveball, you just see a little bit of a movement towards the third base dugout. If you saw that back shoulder go back, the front shoulder really flies open. Um, and what I want to do is try to get you to focus on keeping your feet from dancing away from, obviously you hadn't seen too many curveballs yet, but you'll get used to that. But see, just about on every one of these, your right foot is moving backwards away from the plate, and literally you're moving away from the strike zone about 3 or 4 inches. So that's a good thing for the slow motion. You can really see. I was noticing something, but I just couldn't put my finger on it as I was throwing. So obviously, curveball's a little tougher in that it's hard to pick up the rotation in that building, I think. Um, but when you do pick up the rotation on a curveball, you've got to take your front shoulder. I always say take your elbow to your right knee. Take that uh, left elbow. And you see the rotation going down and away from it, especially from a right-hander. Bring that front shoulder down by taking your elbow to your right knee. Came up and in a little bit. And it's, what I like to do is quiet down your body a little bit and use, you've got good quick hands. It's just that your body just is really jerking very, very hard, and you don't have to do that. You really don't. You got enough weight on your legs. You got big legs. You'll have bigger arms as you get older. You will not have to just jerk like you tend to do to really get to that pitch. You see your hips really fly towards the pitcher, and when you get an off-speed pitch or a changeup, you're going to get out on your front foot and not be happy with the results.
Turn off.
Set up for an inside. You're set up for an inside pitch, and you can really handle that pitch. That's a pitch that you don't have to work a whole lot on. Again, I want your feet to stop moving away from that plate. It's the idea of getting your nose close to the strike zone. And we'll get back together this Saturday and look back over this video as many times as you want.